Hi, this is Priscilla.
And this is Elizabeth.
And this is the Live Chit Chat podcast.
Thank you for watching. If you've not subscribed yet, I don't know what you're up to, but we post every video every Friday in the afternoon so that we
begin the weekend with you guys.
It's always a pleasure to start the weekend with you. With the rise of hustle culture, very many people don't want to climb the corporate ladder and so on. Where is this stemming from, especially the young adults?
We want to know why people are choosing different paths. Why have you chosen what you have chosen? Why people are choosing careers? Why other people are choosing hustle culture? Why other people are choosing to start businesses? Why other people are choosing to be career students? Yeah.
We have someone here who is, where are you going after here?
Yeah, I'll be going out to vaccinate birds.
To vaccinate birds?
Yeah.
So on a Sunday, when do you rest? Hustle has to be hustled. But with this hustle culture, corporate ladder climbing, what are the pros and cons of the other? How do you find hustling?
Hustling is a little bit tricky. Being that when you they say about soma hustle tujiita gig. Nenga gig. The fact that it's uncertain, you don't know when you're going to get this gig. But when you get the gig, it can be giving. Yeah? Sometimes you can make money that you can't make at the end of the month.
Yeah, that's true. So literally, hustle culture has sometimes higher returns than the constant corporate work that you have.
But then the other side of hustle culture, I'm saying this because I know both. I do both. The other side of hustle culture is that you never know when you're going to get this gig. Like, you never know when someone is going to call you and is like, I need someone to come and vaccinate for me. I need you to come and see my farm or what. You never know when this is going to happen. So you are just expectant. So you don't know what will happen. You don't know what is going to happen between October and end of October. Yeah?
Yeah, the uncertainty.
The uncertainty of it.
But also, it can be flexible.
Yeah, it's flexible. You get to do other things other than work. You can plan to go and do this and also do that. Maybe rest on a random Wednesday, go out on a random Saturday, on a random Tuesday or Monday when other people are out there in their
like
offices.
Play golf on a Monday.
Yeah, play golf on a Monday, go to the beach on a Tuesday. That's the advantage with that.
But you can also sleep at 3 a.m.
But you can, yeah.
But well, the beauty of the corporate job also is your money is coming by the end of the month.
Yeah.
You have no worry maybe
The
if your boss is wanting to do you dirty, but you have the assurance that the money will come. Yeah. You can even take some date.
You can even take a date.
Knowing it will come.
Yeah. You know your money is going to come.
And also the benefits that the corporate work gives you. I think that is also something that is lacking in the hustle culture. Yeah, there is a place that works with freelancers, and they are starting an insurance policy for freelancers, which would really be a great idea because man, you fall sick once like this and you blow all your savings. So it's really hard to find that freelancer gig economy guys, hustle guys, they have a stable insurance plan, but which I feel can be worked on if you plan for that. But then also when you come to the corporate jobs, man, the office politics.
Yeah, the office politics. And not only just office politics, having to be in space of people all the time, it kind of brings you out of your shell of being friendly to people.
Yeah, you have to work.
You have to work on your friendship skills.
It's literally on the job description.
You have to be as friendly as possible. And then on that, we wanted to talk about this other thing of is it career students or student career? Being a career student, when we were at school, we were encouraged by some of these lecturers that you don't really need, if you finish here, you can immediately embark on another academic journey, or look for scholarships and then maybe leave and go abroad, and you continue studying, as of course they're giving you these allowances. Comparing it to this, you're done with school, you go to a corporate, you go to a job, or you go to a house, and then you maybe add on to the skills you need, other than going ahead and continuing to study because you have gotten these scholarships. For how long are you going to do this?
I feel like that is something that people that are scared to really go into the field
to just hustle or corporate.
Yes, the corporate or the hustle. Because what do you mean right after your bachelor's you're going to for masters? What are you mastering in?
You might have done, let me say quality or food science and technology, but then after going into the field, you realize maybe I should do procurement. Maybe I should add on business management.
Or maybe still
continuing that field.
Quality control, but one sector of that.
What are some of these reasons why people are choosing to hustle? They are like, I did the bachelor's in something so random, and they're like, but right now I'm selling movies, or I'm selling cups or plates. The thing is, sometimes for you to climb the corporate ladder, you must have that ladder to climb.
You must have the first step.
Yeah, you must have that.
So if you fail to get that worthy first step, and not every first job will take you where you want to be, but mostly that first job sets the path that you're going to take. It might actually even take you to a different field that you never thought you would be in, but because it gave you the platform and maybe you ended up liking it, and maybe there were opportunities,
the growth.
Yeah.
When you talk about climbing the ladder, remember, when you leave school, sometimes they're like, you can join in as an intern, but of course now when you have bills to pay, you cannot just be working for the bare minimum for so long. Yeah.
With this current economy, working for exposure
it's costly.
Very costly, my friend. Don't do it.
Yeah,
but at least you can volunteer, but at least let them pay you something.
So most of the times people are like, okay, I'm going to do maybe this job, they're giving me this, why don't I do this instead and I get more, because I have bills to pay. We always talk about family background. Some people, as soon as they finish graduating, the graduation is full of corporates. So you find that they would never choose hustle because already they are aligned where they are going to begin from. And then there is you who has to go, maybe first go and do this and then do that and then make ends meet. So you can't do that because you can't begin with a job where they're going to give you 100. You're living in Kampala just because you are volunteering or you want to learn more.
And also keep in mind that it's not like you have somewhere to live.
Yeah.
You're taking care of yourself. Literally, you're on your own. And you are being paid 100K a month. Maybe this is why we are currently seeing very many young adults starting businesses. Many people are doing a lot of hustle, many people doing here and there. But do we feel this is sustainable? Do we feel with the current trend, are we going to reach a stage in the country, possibly here in Uganda, where like 50% of maybe jobs, organizations encouraging remote working, hybrid working? Do you think that is a plan that we see?
I think it's a plan that we see because coming all out from COVID, I think most people have adopted into this remote working, people being able to do the things themselves at home. Because if you are an adult, you don't need constant supervision.
Yeah, you sure. You've not seen people that work in government offices. Please don't report us.
But as an adult, why would they have to put you new pressure to come and see if you're doing what they told you, that you're paid to do?
Yeah, but it takes a lot of discipline. So very much discipline, because one of the key things that really make hustle culture thrive for someone is self-discipline.
Yeah.
Because you know you have a target that you are supposed to meet, but there is no one who you blame that I couldn't meet this. It is you. So whether you sleep at 2 a.m., whether you wake up at 3 a.m. or whatever, you'll have to do that. But with corporate working, it's easy to say, oh, my supervisor,
The email didn't reach you.
The network was down and I had taken my computer to the IT.
Power left at the office. Let's just sit today.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay, because at the end of the month, you'll be paid anyway.
Anyway, as with all this and what we've done, you've done hustle, you've done corporate working. What would you tell your younger self if you were to start choosing a career path, like the very minute you left school?
Both can be giving, but then when it comes to corporate work, you have to know your worth, to know what you can offer to the company and what they are willing to give you. So when you go for a corporate job and you don't know your worth, or should I say, they ask you what are your expectations from us, and you don't know what you're going to expect. You don't tell them, you're like, all I need is a job. It's going to be so hard on you. You're going to suffer.
She has a story on that.
Yeah. So
if you've not watched the second episode, actually, the things that we've done for money. This girl has done things for money.
Yeah. You have to know your worth. You have to know your rights. If you're going to corporate, know your rights. Know what you bring to the table. What are the services or the skills you're bringing? What you're offering to this company, and what are they going to give you in return? Because as their employee, you also have your rights. You can demand for this, you can demand for that. And then when it comes to hustle is freestyling. You have to use your skills.
Street knowledge.
You have to use your you should be street smart.
Street. And meanwhile, hustle is more demanding.
Yeah.
More demanding than corporate working, because you have to literally run the entire.
You have to be a fighter.
Yeah, you're doing your work as a business, because you have to create invoices, you have to issue receipts, you have to
customer feedback,
to make client meetings, proposals. Literally, your job description is like too wide.
You're the CEO, you're the digital guy, you're the data entrant, you're the accountant of this business, so you have to, whenever you're sleeping, you actually don't sleep, you're constantly thinking of something new to bring to the table.
Yeah. And the good thing that really will make you thrive in hustle culture is constant learning, because there is a lot that you will have to do, and you will not know these things. But with learning, teach yourself, get resources from literally everywhere, find a network of people that you can relate with. You guys, hustle culture is very, very lonely. You will die in your single room.
And then when it comes to the career students, people do what they do, but for us, for me, I would advise that at least go in the field a little, and you see what you need, and then you can go and advance. Because the more time you spend in school, the more, if you're not going into academia, the harder it is for you to adopt when you're out of school, because now your mates have moved a step farther than you. So it's better off you come test the field here and there and see, and then you can go and advance with school. So school kind of protects you from the reality on ground.
what do you think are the perceptions that the society has towards these family, friends? Have you encountered any challenges of how people view you because you're vaccinating chickens on a Sunday?
Yep. First of all, if you don't get a job, your parents, guardians, the corporate job tend to see you as a failure. Oh, they studied. Yeah, she actually studied. She
She actually has a degree.
She has a degree. She has a bachelor's in animal science or vet or whatever. But she's there. What does she do? I don't even know. You know.
Meanwhile, short commercial business break, guys. This is the ghee, the premium ghee, a brand by yours truly. This is Farm Ville Ghee. You can find us in Chisasi, around Dodo Complex, or in Tinda on Chambogo Road. A kg goes for only 30,000. And I mean, guys, also, if you don't like it, we shall give you back all your money. There is no policy. You don't have to first go through whatnot. No, the hassle is it's not that it's freestyle. People feel like if you have not gone to a stage of working in a corporate job, then you've not figured your life out. Then you are still struggling. What does it benefit you to have? Yes, you have a good job, but your mental health is really bad. You have no friends. You have no life outside your job.
You can find yourself, as she said, sometimes you don't have a life other than work. If you're not careful, if you don't get some hobbies to do or go out with friends or socialize, you can find yourself every day. Because if you work from Monday to, even though it's Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday you're at your place, maybe cleaning up, and then it's like they call it a matrix. It's a constant go do wake up do this work. So you have to get some hobbies, some time out, some groups of people you can socialize with, some new habits to do. Maybe you can learn swimming. Create a balance somehow to have a life. For example, if you had a hustle and then you get a job, a good opportunity, would you continue doing this or you would leave the business?
Honestly, I don't have the desire in me to climb the corporate ladder. I don't think I would really survive in corporate workspace. I have not done it fully before. And also some people that cannot thrive in hustle culture.
Yeah, they're not creative. Like to say that let me do this, maybe if I do this and this 1 + 1 is equal to, but they're used to just going and doing other people's assignments
and so on. And maybe I think this also comes from how people are raised. Do you think?
I think it's about how people are raised and the comfort that you're used to.
But like you who was hustling at 14, I mean...
Yeah, I can do anything for the bag. All in all, figure out what works best for you. Make sure you put yourself out there, interact with people in the circles you want to be in, go for those events, apply. Don't give up on applying.
Yeah, be intentional.
Be intentional, and also be confident about your skills. And then also hustle. Hustle is freestyling. You do what you have to do. Gain the skills, look for new skills, new talents, and see what you can do to get that bag. Don't forget to subscribe. This is Priscilla.
And this is Elizabeth.
This is the Life Chit Chat podcast. Thank you for your time. Bye.
See you next Friday. Same time, same place.